Dun, dun. Sadar.
Mm-hmm. Now's a good time to message your team if they're not on yet to let them know.
Absolutely. Welcome to the call. I think somebody else just jumped on. Welcome, CJ. Welcome, April. Welcome, Jody. Welcome to the call. Guys, we'll be getting started here in just a couple minutes.
So make sure you guys are in a quiet place with pen and paper. You're definitely going to want to take notes. This is going to be very, very beneficial for you guys. If you're taking good notes and you jump off here and you like put some of this in action right away, it definitely can help you hit some of these promotions that are going on. Super excited about all that.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to give it about 60 more seconds and then we'll get started.
Welcome, Kristen. I think Kristen's already in Kansas City. Welcome, Lunsford. Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, Kristen, that's a good view.
I'm at the club lounge, guys. We've got the Kansas City in the background.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Hey, girl.
Hey, all right, guys, if you're in a place where you can turn your cameras on so we can see your beautiful faces, do that. We love that. It makes it more interactive.
Gage.
Lori, Gigi wants to participate.
Say what? I
said,
didn't hear that.
Gigi wants to participate. Hey,
yeah.
Gigi. There's your beautiful.
She does. Can you hear her?
I can. I can.
I'm on my phone.
I got 7:32, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're so excited that you guys are on tonight. I'm going to mute some of these lines. What I want you to do, again, make sure you're in a place where you can take notes because you're going to want to write some of this stuff down. But first of all, welcome to our first Herbalife University. We're really excited. So let me give you a little background on what we plan on doing with these universities. We're going to do at least a minimum of 2 a month for you guys, and each one will be a different topic, right? So if there's things that you guys want to learn about, shoot me a message, let me know so that we know what's relevant, what you guys really can use, because we want to make sure it's relevant for you guys. Next, the 2 weeks from now, I had put on there that we were going to talk about follow-up, which is a very important topic, but I'm actually changing that. We're going to talk about the art of promotion and the promotions that are going on, because I don't know if you guys saw, but oh my gosh, Herbalife dropped some crazy promotions that if you guys utilize can absolutely change the course of your business, which is awesome. So that's what we'll talk about 2 weeks from now. But just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea behind that. We will try to record these and try to post them on our goal-focused website, but I cannot promise that's always going to happen. So you're going to want to make sure you're available to be as present as many as possible. And when you're here, really, guys, use this time to ask lots of questions, okay? So if you have a question as we're going over stuff, drop it in the comments. Mike's actually going to be watching the chat so that if there's questions that come up, he can stop me and we can go over that kind of stuff. But I'm really, really excited to jump right in tonight to start talking about their Go Herbalife site. Right? So if you're on here and I can see your beautiful faces, thank you for sharing your faces. It makes me very happy because I love like interacting with you guys versus seeing blank screens. So if you are on here and you already have your Go Herbalife site set up, let me see a show of hands. Who has their Go Herbalife site set up? Perfect. How many of you feel like you're using that Go Herbalife site maybe 10% of what you could? Let's say 10 to 30%. Is anybody using it 100%? Like you're like, heck yeah, I got this down pat. I love this thing. My business is blowing up because of my Go Herbalife site. Anybody? Okay, good. Well, not good. We want everybody 100%. We want you guys blowing your business up with this. So what I want to talk about tonight is exactly that, right? So the Go Herbalife site, if you are new on the call and you're somebody who is not using your Go Herbalife site yet, no problem. What's really exciting about Go Herbalife is that it is free, right? Herbalife gives us a free website that you can use for your clients, right? And a lot of us have no idea that Go Herbalife site, not only is it free, but they manage so much stuff for us. Like if we opened our own business without Herbalife, we'd have to do all this back office stuff. And I don't know about you, but I'm not super tech savvy. So it would be really challenging to kind of manage all that stuff. With Herbalife, they take care of that. So hopefully everybody on this call knows how to go into My Herbalife where you go into order. And your GoHerbalife site, if you have not already set that up, what I want you to do is the first thing you're going to do is go into My Herbalife. You're going to go into where it says video library. Can everybody see my screen? Shake your head or give me a thumbs up. Make sure my screen is shared. Good?
Good.
Good. Okay. So you would go into the video library. This is if you have not set it up. This is also important, guys. If you have new distributors, right? You register somebody, a new distributor, and we're trying to teach those new distributors how to run their business. You need to know how to show them to go on and get their website set up. That should be one of the first things they're doing because that's the quickest way they get to make money, right? So you would go into video.herbalife.com. You would come up here to where it says search and you would type in Go Herbalife. That's it. As soon as you type in Go Herbalife, look, I just made myself look silly. Go Herbalife website. This video right here, Go Herbalife, create your customer shopping site. It is a 2-minute and 45-second video. You're going to have your new distributor watch that. That walks them through setting up that website. Since everybody raised their hand that I could see, that means you guys have already done this. So we're not going to waste any time on that. But I want you guys to know from a leadership standpoint how to help your new people go in and get that new website set up. Those of you that are just joining us on the call, make sure as you have questions, you're dropping them in the chat and we'll make sure we get those answered, okay? So once you've got your website set up, you go back into My Herbalife, right? So you're in here. Over here on the side, if you come down to where it says customers, this is kind of our catch-all, right? I don't know about you, but My Herbalife can be a little overwhelming sometimes because there's so many different tabs, so many different places you can go. But just kind of think about it this way. Anything involving your customers, so your Go Herbalife, receipting for customers, stuff like that is going to be under the customer tab. So when you go to customers, you're going to see 2 sections here that I want you to focus on tonight. One says Go Herbalife and one says engagement and retention. Okay, these are the 2 that we're going to focus on tonight. There's so much more in here, but tonight we're going to focus on Go Herbalife and engagement and retention. So the first part that we're going to go through is when you go into Go Herbalife, if you go into admin and setup, click on that. Mike, you let me know if there's anybody that we're going too fast for or anything like that. Okay? Yes? Good. All right. So when you come into the admin piece of your Go Herbalife site, this is what it's going to look like. I know sometimes new distributors, when they get it set up, they're like, okay, I set up my Go Herbalife site, but I can't remember what my website was, right? So if you ever have somebody that has that question, or maybe you're the person that you're like, I can't remember what my website was, when you go into admin, it's right up here at the top. So where it says United States English, so https shopwow.goherbalife.com is ours. That is your site going forward. Now you can always attach it to like a domain name or something like that to make it easier for people, but that's your website. So one thing that a lot of people may not know, if you have people in other countries, right? So say you know somebody that's in Canada or you know somebody in Mexico or family members, you actually can set your Go Herbalife site up to work in other countries. So Herbalife's in 94 countries around the world. You can set your Go Herbalife site up to work in any of those countries. See this blue box right here? That's what tells us how to do that, right? So you would go in here, you can click on wherever it is that you're gonna go. So My Herbalife, Puerto Rico, My Herbalife, Canada, My Herbalife, wherever, Mexico. You would click in there and then go in and set up your Go Herbalife site into that website. Let me know if that doesn't make sense to anybody, okay? And then the next thing that I want to look at on here is my profile and contact information. What you want to do is when you go into your Go Herbalife site, guys, see how all these little things have green checks on them? You want to make sure every single one on your Go Herbalife site has a green check, because that means that you've gone in, you've reviewed the information in there, and that you're good to go, right? And I actually recommend guys doing this every month so you know what's on this website. So sometimes we set it up at the beginning and we forget what was in there. I'm guilty of this because as I was preparing for this call tonight, I realized that there was stuff in here I hadn't changed that I needed to change. So when you click on your profile and contact information, this stuff is all changeable. So like if you get a new phone number, you open a new club, you can change all of this information in here. but you would want to make sure this information is correct. What's cool is these social media links, guys. You can link any of your social media to your GoHerbalife site. So the idea is, as we get customers, right, we want to make sure that we're capturing them and getting them into a community. So whether it's a community in the nutrition club, whether it's on your Facebook page, Instagram, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you're plugging them into something so that they don't miss out. So the social media links is important there. You can put your beautiful face in this picture so your clients get to know you. You can change that at any time. Anytime you come in here and you save something or you change something, make sure that you save it, because if you don't save it, it will go back to what it was before. Okay, so you have a couple options here. Once your profile and contact information is set up, you've got a drop down box over here on the side. The next thing we're going to look, and I'm literally, guys, just going to go through every one so that we have, we all understand it. If there's questions that come up, again, drop them in the comments. Michael, let me know and we can go back over it. All right, so taxes and fees. This is something that can be very confusing, especially for your brand new distributors, okay? So we'll probably even do a whole separate Herbalife University on taxes and making sure that you're running your business the right way as far as that's concerned. But you have three options here, right, for taxes and fees. I recommend the first option that says recommended from Herbalife. What that does is when you click on that, that sets it up no matter where your client's ordering from. So if they're ordering from North Carolina, South Carolina, Idaho, California, that when they put in that address, it's actually going to do the sales tax to their location. Herbalife takes care of all of that, right? You can actually, that second option, you can do exact sales tax with a custom fee if there's something you wanted to do. I'm not really sure why you would do that, because it needs to be specific to their area, or if you wanted to add a custom handling fee for whatever reason. As an Herbalife independent distributor, you're allowed to charge people whatever you want, but obviously the recommended is doing whatever their taxes and shipping fees are for their location. All right, so we're going to go to payment and shipping. And again, guys, I'm going through this a little fast, but I want to make sure we have a chance to answer everybody's questions too. So here we also have three options. This is really important too, guys. So you can, option number one, which again is recommended, you can set this up for to accept credit and debit card payments with automatic shipping. I highly, highly recommend this. In order to do that first option, you or your distributor need to have PayPal or ProPay. Next month, they're supposed to add Clover, which is a third payment processor. And once they add that, you could use that as well. The way that works, so option number one, the one that's checked on mine, when you use this, what happens is, as long as it's set up to your PayPal or ProPay, when your client goes to your website, they go in, they pick out their products, they order, they pay. Herbalife processes everything, right? So Herbalife processes the order, they process the payment, and then they ship the order. You don't have to do anything unless there's some sort of problem. But other than that, Herbalife takes care of it all. You can choose to do the second option, which is accept credit card and debit payments with manual shipping. If you choose to do that, the way that works is your client goes in, they order the product, they pay, right? That's processed either through PayPal or ProPay. And then you, as the distributor, actually ship that client the product. So it doesn't come from the Herbalife warehouse, it actually comes from you. So you could either go in and ship that product customer direct, or if you have inventory at home, you could ship the product, go to the post office and ship the product. That's the second option. You have to be really careful with that option if you pick it, because you have to go in and check your website to see who has placed orders so that you can process it. Okay. That third option is accept cash and check payments only with manual shipping. So this would be for a distributor who does not have PayPal and does not have ProPay, doesn't have a credit card processing option. So this is somebody that would set it up where they're only going to accept cash and check payments. So they could have somebody that goes to their website, orders, then they get that notification, they call that client and go, hey, I noticed you placed an order, super excited, here's where you're going to send your cash or your check to, and then I will ship your order. Obviously, that third option takes a little bit longer because you're going to process it. You got to wait till you get their cash or check and then ship them their product. Good? Any questions yet? No questions?
No question, yeah.
All right. Perfect. All right, so that's payment and shipping. Site policy. Guys, this is something really cool too. So Herbalife, again, makes things super simple. This is a way you can go in. So when they order, you know how if you order something online, you always get like a little message afterwards? This is that message that's going to go to your clients. And guys, it's really important that we understand what they're seeing on the other side, right? So I automatically go with what Herbalife put, which is just a canned thing. It says, thank you for visiting my independent Herbalife distributor website. Once you click submit, please allow 24 to 40 hours to process your order. If shipping is required, please allow for additional time, blah, 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 blah. If there's something you wanted to change about that, you actually have the option here to click and write your own thing, right? So if you wanted to make it a little more personal from you or put something else in there, you absolutely can do that. You would just click here and there'll be a drop-down box that you can actually write whatever it is that you want to write. Good. So we're going to save that. All right, so that's all for your storefront settings, so the kind of behind the scenes stuff. Now you get a chance with your website to personalize it. And I highly recommend too to keep your website fresh, right? So I say go in every month and check these things. If you sit down and do it, it'll take you like 10 minutes. I usually do it at the beginning of the month. But what I do is I refresh my site. So if the same clients are going, they're not seeing that same website every single time. They're having a chance to see some new stuff. So cover image. If you click on that, you get a chance to, this up here is called the banner, and you can actually change this out. So these are canned things that Herbalife has where you can change the banner. Literally all you have to do is you click on it and then you hit save photo. So whatever it is that your focus that month might be, right? So let's say you're focused on Herbalife 24. You can click on the 24 and have that on your banner. Again, it's a small little thing that makes a big difference because when your client goes in, again, they're going to see a different website and it's always going to be something fresh and new. The next thing is your personalized banner message. This is kind of where you get a chance to kind of show who you are, be you, right? So you get to change up some things. You can make your own personal message up here. So up here where I have be the hero of your own story and I have our website, you can put anything. You literally can put anything you want. You can actually change the color of the banner, which is cool. You can change the size. I can change it to large so it's bigger or smaller, either way. And again, just hit save once you've changed it. This is what they see as soon as they get to the, I keep pointing at my screen like you guys can see me. This up here is actually what they see when they get to the website. And then when they log in as your customer is this one down here, logged in message. So you can actually have two separate messages if you want. Two separate colors, make it fun, whatever it is for you. You can also change that every month too. So like if you're highlighting something, like you could, I wish I had thought about this last week. I could have gone in here and put like, get registered for our Fit for Fall weight loss challenge because we're doing a 3-week weight loss challenge. You can put like anything that's coming up that you want people to be excited about. You can put that in that banner and change it up. All right, site content is our next one. What I love about this, guys, is Herbalife makes this so easy. They do all of the stuff. So on your website, I don't even know if you know, because most people don't spend any time on their website. They just set it up and send people to their website. You actually have a blog on your website, right? So you have a blog and you have a learning section on there. You get to choose what's on that website, okay? So I actually have everything checked, but if, let's say I just wanted to focus on nutrition this month, I could unclick these and the whole blog would be about nutrition, okay? You can add it, you can change it around. Down here, learn how to make a shake using boosters, meal plan, recipes, same kind of thing. You can click on it and it'll take it off or put it back on. Or if you wanted to turn the whole section on your website off, you would just click on this button over here and that would turn it off or turn it back on. There's a chance if you haven't set this up that they are turned off. So that's something that you would want to go in and check and see if what is turned on and what is turned off. Success stories, those are from Herbalife success stories. So if you've ever been to the website IamHerbalife.com, that's a great website that has all kinds of success stories. That's the kind of stuff they're going to see on there. All right, so if we go to more information, perfect. This gives you a chance. This is kind of your, this is displayed as your contact information, right? So you can put your phone number, you can put your website, you can put your email address, whatever it is, however you want people to contact you, you can put that in there. and then save it. All right, so that's our personalizations. That's how we change it. Now we're going to look at what we want the content to be on our website. So if you go to product catalog, and you guys see I'm doing a drop down box here. If you don't do that, you can come over to where it says customers, back over here. And these are the categories I'm going through: admin, order processing, abandoned cart. We're going to go through all of that. Good. All right. Product inventory. So this is also another thing that you want to make sure you have marked correctly. So that top one, the one that I have checked, that means that on my website, when somebody goes to my website, all of the products that they see on there are going to be available through Herbalife. Okay, that means if it's on there, it's in stock and they can order it. So you know how like when we go to My Herbalife to order products, sometimes there's things that are out of stock. If you have this button checked here, your clients aren't going to see that on your website. They're only going to see what's in stock with Herbalife. You do have an option down here if you want to not have your contact my product catalog attached to the Herbalife warehouse. Not really sure why you'd want to do that unless you were literally just doing the products you had on hand and you had all of those on hand. You could click that, but I would recommend that top one, go with that, because then you know your clients are going to be able to get what they're ordering. All right. So then we're going to go to product combos. So this is really exciting. This was one of the new things that I learned that I absolutely love. And this is stuff that you can change. So you see where it has all these that say Herbalife? These are combos that Herbalife has put together. Okay. And they've named them. So like John Heiss's Sculpt and Daily Maintenance. This is a combo that they put together for John Heiss, right? If you click on it, you're going to see it has Prepare, Rebuild Strength, and Herbalife line. Okay, and it gives you the retail price of it. But what's really cool about this, and we all know that every nutrition club does things a little bit differently, you know, like in Simply we call it our bronze, silver, and gold programs, but there's other clubs that do like a lean and fit program, right? So whatever you call it in your nutrition club, whatever, or you call it on your social media account, whatever you're using, I would recommend you go in and set up a program that's attached to the language that you use. So it's super easy to create one. So see where it says create a new combo? Excuse me. All you do is you click on that and then you decide. So you can pick one of these that you're going to call it, and then you go add a product, right? So you can go Formula One, and it's just like you're ordering, right? So you go in and you pick whatever it is that you're wanting to put in there. And then you would fill that up. Okay. You would fill up that combo. You would, you can put a picture on there and then you just hit save. And then what it does is it looks like this down here. So for instance, this lean and fit, if you click on that, it shows you what's in it. So if I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, hey, you know, I really think our lean and fit program would be great for you. It's going to be a great way for you to get some snacks in because it has our beverage mix, our fiber, our aloe, our tea. Tell you what, I'm going to send you a cart that has that in it. But if you go to our website, just click on the lean and fit program and you can order that. Then instead of like giving your client this whole list of everything they need to order, you're giving them one thing. They go in, they click on the lean and fit, and then it's easy for them. So that's the idea. If we can make it simple for the clients, then they're going to get more out of that. You're going to get more sales because they're not having to go in and spend extra time looking for beverage mix, fiber, aloe, that kind of stuff. So guys, again, just a reminder, if questions are coming up as I'm talking, make sure you drop them in the chat. I want to make sure we get all the questions answered. So you can create as many programs as you want or as many combos as you want. You can also go in here and turn on and off the Herbalife combos, okay? The one thing to think about on your combo, though, is as you set it up, for instance, this quick start, see how it says vanilla beside it? If your client goes in and orders that, they're going to get the vanilla, right? So that's the only thing with the combos is that you would have to set up like a cookies and a cream, a chocolate, whatever popular flavors you tend to sell, you would want to set that up because if not, they would need to go in and order an Orange Dream or whatever it is. All right. Mike, you got any questions yet? All right. And then featured products. So when you go to your site, you'll see those combos. This is really cool too. You actually get to feature products. You know how when you go in to order for yourself, it shows like your most ordered products. what this does is when your clients go into your website, you get to feature what you want. So right now we're featuring what Herbalife is, which is the new select formulas, because we want people to know that those are there and available, right? But if you want to make it simple, you can use whatever Herbalife is featuring, which is what I have checked right now, or you can choose your own products that you want to feature. So let's say that we wanted to feature the new BCAAs. You could click on or type that in, click on it, and this will be something else that'll be featured, right? If you wanted to feature Prolesa. And what's cool about this, guys, is if it's something, you know, like if you're doing product highlights at your nutrition club or you're doing product highlights on social media and you're talking about it, why not duplicate that on your website? So they hear you talk about it in the club, they go to your GoHerbalife site, and that's what they see. So that repetition is what's going to have people purchase product. All right. So that's an easy way to do that. All right, so we talked about featured products. Now we're going to talk about customer promotions. This is something else that if you use it correctly, it's a great way to help grow your retail sales through your GoHerbalife site. All right, so you have an option, if you want, where you can do free shipping. That's just like an extra promotion. It's something you can do. If you decide that that's something you want to do, you can click on to turn it on, and then you get to choose, right? So you can base it on, based on an order amount, you can do whatever, like however much. Like if you wanted to do, if they order $300 worth of product, they get free shipping, right? Just for your own knowledge, shipping usually runs about 10%. So free shipping versus a 10% discount, it usually runs hand in hand. It can change a little bit. So it's really what people respond to, right? So a lot of people will respond to, I mean, how many of us, I am so guilty, have a Amazon Prime account and you're like, it's free shipping so I can order everything I want, right? So that's the kind of stuff you want to think about. So if you're offering free shipping, it might help with some of offset for some of those individuals. Our rule, mine and Mike's rule, as far as discounts are concerned, is we never offer more than they can get once they get registered, right? So we might offer us a promotion of 10% or a 15% discount, but we don't offer a 20% discount because they can get registered as a preferred member and get that 20% discount, right? So once you offer a discount, then it's hard to get people to go back to pay full retail. All right. So the next thing that I clicked on here is promotional gifts. This is so cool, guys. You get to, if you decide you want to give your clients a promotion, a gift, you can put it out there and Herbalife takes care of it, right? Like you pay for the gift for them, but Herbalife puts it in the shipment. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to send it to them. You just set it up on your website. They take care of it. So like right now, Mike and I have this promotion going on, free for orders above $200. They get a Herbalife 24 water bottle. Okay. That water bottle, you can click on edit gift. You can see that ours, I had that set up till the end of the month. So we'll hit save. So that goes to the end of the month. It's active. I think the water bottle is like $6, I think. Usually when you go in and set it up, it'll show you what the cost of it is. So when our clients order $200, they get a free water bottle. Herbalife takes the $6 out of our profit. And I don't ever think another thing of it, but because I just got a $200 retail sale. Good? Yeah. Win, we call that. All right. What's cool is you can pick all these different gifts that you can give away if that's something you decide to do. Again, you don't have to do it, but it's something that you can share. This right here is one of my favorite things, the coupon codes. This is one of my favorite things. So this is something that you can do. You can do it as like what we call a flash promotion. When we talk about promotions, I'll explain that a little bit more, but you can do a flash promotion. Like if you're trying during a certain week to get more volume or more sales, you could do a month. You can do it based off of, usually at Thanksgiving, we'll do a Black Friday promotion. We always do a holiday promotion, stuff like that. Again, this is, I said we don't ever do more than 10. That 30%, we do that for our family. So the 10%, we do a military discount all the time. For any orders over $50, they get 10% off. That's something that we always do. But we regularly, usually every other month, we'll do some type of coupon. Now, when we do that coupon, we don't post that. We don't post it on Facebook. We don't post that we're doing like that. What we do is we make our clients feel special. And I'm going to show you how we do that in just a second. So we send it to our existing clients that have ordered before. And we say, hey, we're so excited. We know the holidays are just around the corner. People are looking to get healthy even before the holidays get here. And we want to help with that. So through the month of November, we're going to offer a 15% discount to our existing clients just to show you how much we appreciate you, right? We send them a coupon code when you order this month with coupon code turkey butt or whatever you want the coupon code to be, you get to pick. All you have to do to create that coupon is hit create new coupon. You pick the dates, right? So you could start that. I'm going to make it turkey butt this year. Are you good with that?
Whatever.
All right. So November 1st to November 30th. Coupon code turkey butt. And then you pick on a single product or cart subtotal. I generally do cart subtotal. You can do $1 off amount. So when it says $1 off of this second category over here is how much they purchase. So you can do a minimum purchase. So we'll do a 15% off of a $50 order or more. Okay. And then I'm going to hit save. And then what it does is it puts it into my coupon codes, and then I can start using that. It's obviously only going to be set up for November. You don't see it right here yet because it's not November. You only see your active codes here, but when November rolls around, that'll pop up, and that's something I can send to my clients. Good? Awesome. All right. We good? All right, so moving right along. So those are some of the coolest things about the GoHerbalife site and what you can do. The other thing I want to talk about before we jump off, because I told you this time we go really fast, but is your HN rewards. So under engagement and retention, there's a couple things that are really important that I want to share with you. I'm going to come back over here. So you see under engagement and retention, you have HN rewards, wellness profile, recommended cart. These are the three I want to talk about. So with your website on a recommended cart, when you're talking to somebody, it might be in a wellness profile. You might have met them in the, I don't know, in the grocery store or whatever, and you are recommending to them to get started on something. If I do a wellness profile, I always send a recommended cart, always. Because once you send it, so for instance, say Charlie Reed here, we have this stuff that we have set up for him. When we send that recommended cart to him, all he has to do is click on a button. He goes in and literally purchases it. He does not have to put anything in the cart. He doesn't have to add anything. And I want to show you real quick what that looks like when they get it. So I sent one to Mike earlier. You're welcome, Mike. All right, so this is what it looks like. Okay, so this, where it says, I picked some products that will help you reach your goals. So this is the email that your client gets. This is what it looks like. So recommended products, your client, you'll put their name in there, their email address. It shows up just like this. Herbalife handles all this. You're literally just picking the products and putting their name and email in. They send this email, and then all he would have to do is click on View My Cart, and it'll go in there. Take me to my Herbalife. They'll sign in. It's going to be, and this is a little backwards because it's our own email address, but it would take them straight into the cart is what would happen. And the client would just have to click on buy products. That's it. And that's so simple. So this alone, guys, if you start recommending carts to your clients, you're going to see an increase in the people that actually purchase on your site. Because again, that's one way to make it easier for them. If they have to go in and figure out how to fill their cart and everything. So as you're doing your wellness profiles, as you're talking to people, write down what you're recommending, give it to them on a piece of paper, but then go home and send them this email with that recommended cart. Okay, so you've got that. To create it, you just hit create a new cart, their name, or if you like tend to recommend the same thing to several people, you can have a setup cart of like, you know, fit for fall weight loss challenge, and you're recommending the same thing. And then you just add the products in there and save, and then click on recommend, and then you'll put their email address and their name. That's it. And then send cart. excuse me, it's really that easy. And I'm telling you guys, I see so much more response when I recommend a cart versus when I just send somebody to my website. All right. So that we got 2 more things. Wellness profile. If this is not something that you guys are using or have set up, you, excuse me, excuse me, you definitely want to set it up. So all you have to do on your GoHerbalife site is go in, click that you want to have the wellness profile available. And then what's going to happen is they get a chance to go into your website. When they go into your website, over here on the right-hand side, it'll say complete a wellness profile. They put in some information, and then they get an email back from Herbalife. You're not having to do any of this. They put it in. Herbalife sends them an email. And in that email, they're going to get some information, but Herbalife's going to send you an email as well for everybody that completes that wellness profile. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. The email that you get from Herbalife will say, congratulations, you had a client complete your wellness profile. This is your job now as a distributor. When you get that email, you got to follow up with that person, right? So that generally looks like either a phone call or an email or a text message that says, hey, I saw you completed the wellness profile. So excited to help you get started on your program towards your wellness goals. So this is an example of a client of ours that completed that profile. We know her age, her height, her current weight, her target weight, and then her priorities. This is important, guys, because then you know how to talk to your clients, right? Their meals, their glass, like this is what they are currently doing, right? And then Herbalife sends them a recommendation. So Herbalife has already sent them something that says they need 160 grams of protein, 1,900 calories a day. And then this is really cool. They're getting this information, but you have it too. So you can click on download meal plans. This is what they're getting, right? So it showed them what their recommended is, and then it gives them this so that they can go in. So hers would have fallen in this category D, and it shows her breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. And then that helps you to talk to them and show them what they want to get started on, and then you can recommend that cart that we just talked about, right? They also get exercise plans, which is really cool. And then there's a section down here that you can take additional notes. So when you talk to your client and you find something out, or you talk to them and you maybe find out their why of why they're wanting to lose, say they're wanting to take their grandkids to Disney World, you can put that in your notes so that when you follow up with them, you remember, and you can go in there and talk some more to them about that and make it more personal than just about them buying product. So this is a really cool thing if you're not using it. One way to start using it once you set it up is your clients or even people that you've been talking to. Hey guys, super excited. I have a new thing on my website. I would love for you to try it out. Can you go on and fill out the wellness profile? Then if you're excited about it because it's new, they go on, they fill it out, they get this information that might lead to a product sale for you. What's really cool about this section, guys, is straight from here, I can send Ashley an email, I can call her, I can schedule a follow-up where Herbalife will remind me that I need to follow up with her. I can invite her to shop at my website. I can start an order for her, or I can just go ahead and create a receipt. So say she did her wellness profile, she sat down with me, she bought product, I can do a receipt right from here. Then I can also do this HN Rewards. I can invite her to sign up for that. We're going to talk about that in just a second as well. So you can do all of that straight from this website right here, which is really cool. All right, and then the final thing I want to talk about is your HN Rewards. This is also something that you want to make sure, I do have mine set up. Let's see, oh, hold on. Yeah, all right, so with HN Rewards, don't do this to me. All right. All right, shockingly, Herbalife is having an issue. No way. All right, so HN Rewards, we're gonna give it a second and we'll try it again. But HN Rewards, what it is, and I will actually on our Goal Focused website, so goalfocused.com. If you haven't gone to that website, make sure you go to the website. There's a couple tabs. There's one for coaches, one for clients, different things like that. The disclaimers that you should be putting on your pictures are on that website, everything like that. But the coaches tab, if you go to that on goalfocused.com, I will add a video that explains the HN rewards. But basically what it is Herbalife creates a loyalty program for our clients, and they handle everything. Like, we don't have to do anything. So your clients will get rewarded for purchasing products. They'll get rewarded for purchasing products. You can set it up actually to give them points for participating in like Fit Club or yoga. And if you're doing stuff at your nutrition club, you can give them points for attending those. If you're doing a weight loss challenge, you can give them points for like weight loss, or you can give them points for coming to, say you do a shake party. You can give them points for that. And then they accumulate those points. And as they accumulate the points, they get prizes for it. So Herbalife has a whole slew of like shaker cups and bags and really cool stuff that we as distributors actually get at cost. So like, you get this you can get these shaker cups for like $2 or $3, this really cool bag for a couple bucks to reward your clients for that. I'm really sad that this is not working right now because I really want to show you guys how cool this is. But with those rewards, once they earn them, those points, Herbalife again puts them in their next order, ships it to them. So twofold here. They have to order again to get that reward, which is cool because that's more volume, more documented volume for you guys. And then 2, they get the reward straight from Herbalife, which is awesome. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. Since that is not working, I don't know why. It was working right before we got on the call. I will put a little thing together to put on Goal Focus so you guys can check it out. I know there's a video about it. And then I know there's also a PowerPoint about it that talks about it. But really, guys, the key is go in and play with that website. Right? If you're not playing with your GoHerbalife website, go in and look at it, because using those little tools, so using the coupon codes, using the recommended cart, those kind of things are going to make a huge difference. Because you might have, let's say you're new to the business and you have 5 or 6 clients, right? Those 5 or 6 clients know 5 or 6 people. So you could turn those 5 or 6 clients into 25 or 30 different clients just by recommending a cart that one of your existing clients is doing already to a friend, right? Hey, Sally, I'm so excited you're getting great results. Do you have a couple people that I could share what you're doing with? If you have their email address, I'd be happy to send them a cart to show them what you've been doing so they can get the same results. So little things like that, just to utilize what you already have to grow your existing customer base, can be huge. So I know I talked really fast and it was a lot of information, but I wanted to make sure you guys got as much as you could in this short period of time. But what kind of questions do you guys have about the GoHerbalife site that I can answer? You might have to unmute yourself. Nobody? I answered all the questions. I'm a rock star.
Tara, I was busy with a waitress and I missed some of the how-tos about how to create the new cart. Is that something you can go over again, or should we do it a different time? Or
well, Jackie, I think what I'm going to do, I'm recording this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it and get it onto the Goal Focus website. I'll drop it in the chat so that you guys know when it's up. But then that way you can kind of review it there. But after, Jackie, after you've had a chance to go in and look at it, if you've got more questions, don't hesitate.
Okay. All right. Great. Thanks.
Perfect. What other questions does anybody have?
I'm so glad you recorded this, because like I got people trying to sign up left and right, and I'm just like, okay, because I'm not going to remember all that. So
yeah.
thanks for that.
And that's the key. It's a lot. It really is a lot. And what's really cool about it is that it continues to like evolve. Herbalife is constantly trying to make things more user friendly. And that's some of the stuff like the promotions we'll talk about in 2 weeks. It's so like they try to make it so easy for us. But the more you can go and play with it, the more you can like send carts and do that kind of stuff, the easier it'll get. So yeah, good, Candace. All right. Anybody else? Mike, do you have any more input?
No, I thought you did a great job.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, guys. Well, I'm so excited. I know I get to see some of your beautiful faces this weekend. We will do our next Herbalife University in 2 weeks. Again, that's going to be on promotion. Really excited about it, guys. Herbalife has launched some crazy awesome promotions. Make sure you're in the team chat getting some of that information. But we're going to talk about that. Not only are we going to talk about those promotions, what I might do leading up to it is talk about some of those promotions on the team page. But then I want to talk about the art of promotion, like how you use those promotions, not just for you to qualify, but to help you grow your business, right? So the art of promotion, like learning to take what Herbalife does or what we do. Like if you're in our organization right now, we have a hoodie promotion going on, and those hoodies are bomb diggity. Like I'm so excited about them. All you have to do to earn that hoodie is do 500 volume points more than you did in August. That's it. So that's awesome. Not only do you want to earn that hoodie, but it's not really you decide as a leader to qualify for everything, but then you decide who in your team can you help qualify for that promotion. And once you start doing that promotion shift, it will change your business. That's what's going to grow your royalty check. That's what's going to start getting you that mailbox money that shows up every month, whether you're working or not. That's what we want to talk about in 2 weeks so that you guys make sure that you're getting all that great information. All right, guys. I hope you guys have an awesome night. If you've got questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we'll talk to you guys all really soon. Good night.